Good
Thank,
morning.
Hey there. Good
thank you.
morning, guys. Okay,
Thank
so
you.
yeah, we got a great AMA scheduled today. We have three wonderful projects that are actually able to make it in attendance for our fourth partner farm AMA, and the first one is actually here with us now. So we're going to go ahead and get them kicked off. Let them do a quick introductory. But first off, we have Worldwide Wealth, and we have their lead dev, Code Infinity, here, as well as their marketing lead, Sal. And we're just going to go through some basic questions of Worldwide Wealth, let them explain their project. But welcome, guys. Thank you for joining me.
Hey,
Okay.
hey,
Thank you
thank
for
you.
joining us.
Awesome. Well, perfect. Well, the first way I think I mentioned that we kind of get us kicked off is just with a brief introduction of your project. So what I was going to have you do first is kind of just briefly describe Worldwide Wealth and what it brings that's unique to the DeFi table.
So yes, I am Ahmed, the developer of Worldwide Wealth. Uh, I am from the Netherlands. I'm 29 years old, uh, and yeah, our mission is with Worldwide Wealth is to educate and learn people how to navigate safe through the crypto space and don't making dumb actions like that they might lose money with. And if they have a question that they can join our voice chat and ask, we always be ready to answer the questions and helping them. Beside that, we have more plans than only that. But the main thing is that we do charity, and we are legit guys. So also docs on our website. So that's I hope I answer your question well.
You did. That's excellent. And one of the things we really look for here, is a team that has a plan kind of drawn out on the website, and we look for a doxed team, and we saw that, and that's one of the things, obviously that drew us to you, and starting up the two farms. So again, I'll just kind of go into the two farms that you have real quick after that brief introduction. After our introduction here, we did end up going with a www to farm feg, and also deposit www to farm gold, which is quite amazing. So Code Infinity and Sal over here from the team provided the feg and the gold rewards. So we do encourage, people can go in, pick up www, you can go right to the website to buy it, and they can purchase it, go into our gold farm at goldfarm.io and use that www, immediately earn feg or gold, your choice. Perfect. Did you want to add anything to that, Sal, like as far as what's coming in the coming
Yeah,
days?
yeah,
Or yeah.
yeah. I just want to just like touch base real quick. Some of the accomplishments that we have been able to, uh, what we have been able to do with WWW. We actually launched back in July, uh, and based on the fact that we don't have ownership on our contract, we are flexible. We can actually change with whatever comes our way. We have been able to do multiple things. We are actually on our website. If you actually go to our website, you're gonna see all our tokenomics. It explains how we reward our holders back. If you go to the BSC scanner, you will see that our logo is right there, so that we're a legitimate project. So you will see our logo. If you don't see that logo on the BSC scan, it's not us. So you have our logo, you have the tag to our website. You would also see that if you click on it, you will see that we have our website, all our socials, our everything is right there. So you cannot make a mistake when you buy www. You will see that you have a link to the website, to our Telegram group, to the Facebook, to the Twitter. Uh, all our socials are going to be in the BSC scan. We have been audited. Most people say, where can I put my money that I'm not going to be rug pulled? So guess what? This is a project that we have been working really hard in the background to make sure that when somebody buys www, they're not going to lose their investment. And that's, if we fail, it's based on the fact that we have not put forth the effort. not because it's not a safe project. So we're doing everything that we can on our end to make sure that the investment is going to be sound for our investors. So not only do we put marketing budgets in place for the development of our project, we have people like Torin Hoffman make a video, and he gave his honest opinion as to where he saw our project. And we're in a difficult space, which is, most people call it charity, and they shy away from charity. But we're not just doing charity. We are also, as Code Infinity mentioned, we also are helping people develop wealth. We also want to be able to teach people how to do this right so that they don't lose money. And from the early stages of forming www, we have really good partnerships with different tokens that are successful and have been successful in the past. Some of them that are no longer around, but we're still here. We have partnership with Rise Up, that they actually saw us from the beginning and said, "Wow, you guys have a great concept going on." We had military finance, we had Armada, we had Foundation X, in the background, Baby XRP, people from Rocket Fuel. Now we have a partnership with Gold Farms. So there's a lot of people that have been supporting us all throughout. We have been listed with a super Shiba SafeDex exchange, who was, it was very interesting that we were able to accomplish that in a very short period of time. So we have been listed with recognized names in the BSC space. As I mentioned, we have our logo, we have our website. So all the foundation for our token is there. And it was incredible that in the first few days, after lunch, we did 4 donations. We did Colombia, we did Belgium, we did Nigeria, we did Thailand. So yeah, I mean, we are here to stay. We have a DX lock on our liquidity. So guess what? Our money is locked. That means that we're not going anywhere. So we're doing everything to just show our investors that we are for real. We're not here just for 1 day or 2 days or a month and rock pull and go away. No, we're here to stay. So that's what we want to reassure our investors, our community members, our team members. Anybody who wants to join our team, yeah, we need them to be doxxed. We need to have them provide some information so that we can ensure that the safety of the investors that come into www. I'm just going to give it back to Code, and maybe he has some more input as to what we're going to be doing.
Yes, thank you, Sal, for the work. Like he's saying nice words. Uh, so what's actually what we done? From the launch, it went more than 20x. You know, if you look at the chart right now, um, some wheels left, and it's a perfect entry for point for new holders. That are interested in the legit charity project. That already exists more than 3 months on the blockchain, and behind it we are working on it like for like 6 months, for the idea, the name founder. There's a lot uh, coming in the future. We will start again at the basics. That's using our own bots, uh, to get the name out again on Telegram. Also, we will push the app development that we are working on. In the app, you will know more about the project and can use some tools that makes you easy, to navigate, to the crypto, to your assets. You can check easy if the liquidity is locked. The basic things, but it will be on an app. It's much easier to navigate, and we will push the charity things that we do also in the app. We will have a GoFunding page, in the app, and a lot of more. So we are definitely working, um, and yeah, like I said, it's your choice, but I can say it's a good entry point. From here, just trust the
I
project and hold, and stake your coins into to gold farm. You can earn gold or fac. So this is only a profit situation, and we are dogs, so we are not going to run away with your money. Like Sal is saying, your investment is safe.
That was a really great rundown here. I want to address a couple follow-up questions here real quick while I have you guys for a few more minutes. First, if either one of you could just elaborate a little bit further on your tokenomics, so that when future listeners are starting to hear this, they know what the tokenomics look like or sound like right now.
Yes. Code, will you want to expand in our tokenomics?
Yeah, definitely, man. We have a buy tax of 15%, and we have a sell tax of 15%. And the dividing, we have right now, we have 5% is going back. Uh, Let me check. Hold a second.
And
So
you see, this is the
4%
beauty
is
of having
going.
flexible tokenomics too.
Yeah, I want to say it, exactly. So I don't want to make mistakes. So the charity is 4%. Back to the holder is also 4%. We have into the liquidity is 4%, and the marketing is 3%.
Awesome.
Um, yeah, so that's the tokenomics for now.
Perfect. So, okay. So you guys did mention that you had 4 already unique donations, and it sounds like they went to 4 different countries. Can you just explain a little bit about what the donation was for like what type of charity you targeted in those countries and how you chose them?
Yeah, so the charity that we done, we met someone from Telegram. Like the first charity that we had was in Colombia, and he mentioned, yeah, there's dogs, poor dogs, and they're sick. Yeah, they need medication and things like that. And then we met another girl named Diana. It's all on our website, so you can actually read the story. Uh, how it began. So it's yeah,
Oh, that's amazing. Okay. That's
yeah,
that's
it's
the
all
important
real
part right
life
there.
persons that we met,
Okay.
and then we send the money, from the charity funds that we had, and it's even with the bill, what they bought. So everything is
Okay.
transparent here in the project.
That's awesome. You guys have been super great to work with so far. I'm going to close out here on one more question. You mentioned an app is potentially coming. Do you have any way to give estimated time of arrival? It's okay if you don't, but just curious.
Well, yes, this is I can tell you the funds we do not have that, like for developing an app, you need funds, but the experience we do have, so I will be saying it will be done in a year. um, in that time I can say this is a good entry point. That's all
Okay.
I can say. But yeah, this app will be on the Android.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate your time. I mean, Sal, I know you probably woke up for this, so I appreciate you being here for me as well. We got a lot of
No,
time
I
left in our
appreciate
farms,
you,
so
man. Thank you.
yeah, a lot of time left in these farms. So we're definitely going to do this again, just to hear updates about what's going on with you guys before any expirations take place. But yeah, we just look forward to hearing more and sharing updates as they come. And we got a lot of exciting stuff coming too, which will hopefully get more people involved with you guys as well.
Thank you for having us, Odie.
Yeah, no problem. I wish we had a larger turnout today, but again, this is a work in progress. So thanks for being a part of it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks for
All
having us.
Awesome.
right.
Thank you.
Hope you guys have a great Saturday. Thanks. All right. Hey, guys, coming back again for the 4th Partner Farm AMA series. We do have our next project in the lineup here, BattleSeal. And Sobel from the team is going to go ahead and give us a quick rundown. So I'll introduce you real quick. I hope I said the name right. But I do want you to just kind of give us a quick rundown of BattleSeal and kind of give us an idea of what it's going to bring to the DeFi table, what you guys have in store for us coming up.
Well, okay. So you want me to answer the first question, right? This question?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So basically, we wanted to make a game, like a small game, but as it developed, we saw that we could do more. You know, it was originally just going to be a small game. It wouldn't have any connection with the token, but we had some ideas and we just thought about implementing them. Like the the thing our game is going to do that no game has done before is when you kill the bosses, when you kill its bosses, it's not going to be every time, but in a very rare occurrence, something like 0.00001%, you have the chance of getting an NFT that corresponds to the boss you just killed, kind of like the Dark Souls games, where you get a soul when you kill a boss. So that's the thing we've been working on. And size of marketing, we haven't been really doing much. It's all going towards the game. But when the game launches, we work on marketing.
That's awesome. So do you guys have like an anticipated time frame for the game coming up?
Yeah, around mid-November next month.
Mid-November next month. Okay. So
Yeah.
have you released teasers already? I'm not sure if you have.
Yes, we did. It's on Twitter. It's a pin post.
Okay.
First thing
Perfect.
you see
So
with it in Twitter.
is it going to be will you be able to like use the battle seal to play the game? Is that use your
Yeah,
seal
he's the
token
main
to play
character.
Okay. So can you kind of
Yeah, the seal
elaborate
token.
how you use you'll use the seal token to get into the game, I guess.
Yeah, so basically we use the revenue from the game to more. So we're gonna make some in-game items like some globes, some extra versions of seal. You can buy the seal token. Right? That money goes back to us, marketing and it's like $20, $10 if you work really hard and you complete some challenges. In regards to completing levels, that the biggest reward is gonna be NFTs. The token is more of a symbolic reward, but it'll be there.
Okay, awesome. What do you guys? I'm sorry. When did you launch? I mean, you just recently launched, right?
Yeah, we launched mid September. No, I mean mid August, actually.
Mid
We
August.
had a
So,
very massive launch, bro. It was very hard. We got scammed.
oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's happening a lot. Can you give us like an idea of any recent successes that you've had so far? I mean, like, would you say like just the game development itself is the most main success right now? Is there anything else you guys have going on in the background?
We implement you. Got more people. Market cap more. Have the all-time high. More people coming in every day. That's about it.
Okay, perfect. Well, I mean, I guess my last question here for you, really, it kind of wraps it up pretty quickly. Is what's the plan here throughout the end of the year? You got the game launch in mid-November. You mentioned you're going to start a marketing push after that. Can you elaborate at all for our future listeners for this, recorded AMA, of what that marketing push could look like, just so they know what to maybe expect?
Well, we won't. Deals.
You cut out pretty hard on that one. Sorry. Can you repeat that answer?
Coin market cap and pay some influencers. We gotta be grow with that one because most of them are scammers. They take our money, they don't do anything. But the main focus is coin market cap, so we can get kind of like a legitimate, give a legitimate impression.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, absolutely. I do have another follow-up question here. Hang on, let me see if I can dig it up. Oh, in relation
Okay.
to the game, is there going to be any gambling element? Is there a gambling element to it, or is it simply, campaign-based, shooter style-based, like no gambling, just play to earn?
No, no gambling.
Awesome. Okay, big deal. All right. Anything else you'd like, potential listener to hear about BattleSeal before you guys really rev this thing up here next month?
No, no, nothing. I will say this: we are open to delays. If we believe the game is not ready to launch, we're gonna delay it because if the game launches in a state that's not ideal, it's gonna kill the project entirely.
Of course, yeah, you got to make sure it's bulletproof before you let it go. That makes sense. I think people can respect that. Awesome. Well, I really appreciate you taking some time to be here with me and answer some quick questions just so people know what you guys are all about. Again, this farm just recently launched just a few days ago, and a lot of tokens were provided for the upcoming game launch. So we actually noticed a ton of gold is in there already. I think last I looked, there was over 11,000 pieces of gold in there, making it one of our top 5 more popular farms. So people are, anticipating you guys to deliver on a game. We're excited to see what you come up with.
How much is that worth?
Let me pull up exactly what I had in here in my last note for y'all, and I'll tell you the locked value. Well, not locked, but value in there. Seal. Last I had it pegged at around $18,000, so $18,179 worth of gold.
Yeah,
Was up in the farm. Yeah.
that's
So
actually more than our market cap right now.
right. It's yeah. So if we dial this down and rank it by gold in the farm, it comes out to be like it's in our top 5 most populated gold farm right now. So that comes and goes every week. We release a ranking on Mondays and Fridays typically, and that just kind of rotates around. We didn't have one this past Friday though because you guys were the number 1, but because it's your first week, it doesn't qualify. Next week it will qualify.
Nice.
And then we would pin it in your Telegram. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. And we're going to have you back once the game launches, just to kind of hear how everything goes and kind of talk about it, because your farm's got a lot of life left in it. Runs in through January or into early January. So just can't wait to hear more. Thanks for being here.
This is Sal from
Sal. Yeah, did you have any questions? I forgot. Sal, go ahead.
Yes. Do you have a Telegram group? And what is the name of your Telegram group?
I'm gonna put it on my bio right now.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I'm gonna put it in
throw
my
it on the
bio. Right
bio.
now.
And I will also pin or post it again in the Gold Farm Telegram. Just so you can grab it from there too, Sal.
Can you see it, Sosa?
I'm gonna check right now. Let me see. I see it. Yes. BattleSeal official. Thank you. Oh, and
Cool.
another question. Are you looking for partnerships? I don't know if you heard.
Yeah, I had some problem. Mike's bugging.
I guess it's breaking up a little bit.
Yeah. So hear me?
Yeah, it comes in and out.
Is that your actual name, Sosa?
Yes.
Man,
The question was, are you guys still looking for additional partnerships over there at Seal?
yes, we are.
Awesome.
All right, well, that was great. I appreciate again the time. I will go ahead and stop the recording on this one, and we'll have one more coming up here in just a short minute with Knights of DeFi. But I thank you for being here, Seal. Can't wait to learn more. Like I said.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Hey guys, coming back for the third part here of our Partner Farm AMA series number 4. We're going to be introducing the Knights of DeFi project. We have John Smith from the project, one of the main men over there.
The real John Smith.
The real John Smith in the house. This is a project that has multiple tokens in the ecosystem. I'm going to let John break that out for us, but they have 2 farms currently on Gold Farm. Deposit Gold, Earn Knight, which is going to be one of their main tokens for a game coming up, and Deposit Token Earn Shilling, which has been a phenomenal way to earn passive BNB simply by holding this Shilling token. So John, first question I got for you is if you could briefly describe the Knights of DeFi project and then give us an idea of what you bring specific to the table. No pun intended.
Sure. Yeah, and no problem. Well, first of all, thanks so much for letting us on here on your channel for the AMA. We've been a huge fan of Gold Farm since the beginning, and we're just really happy to be in partnership with you guys. Looking forward to a longer time together. So KnightsDefi.com is made and developed by Sir Tris, who is always accessible in the Kingdom, which is what we call our Telegram chat. But as you said, OG, we have multiple tokens, and all of them do something particularly different. But our foundational token, what we like to call it, is the Knight token. And Knight is a very special token. First and foremost, we are a yield farm right now, and like at the moment, we've been a yield farm since we started back in March, well, actually late February. And the Knight token is the main token that is yielded from our property. And Knight can be used for a few different things. When BattleSeal, which was our basically our staking game, was created, Knight was the strongest token to have that would give you a higher yield of our other tokens. But for right now, we're in a really interesting spot for this legacy token Knight because it's done minting in 12 days. So our total supply of 10 million Knight will have been farmed. And then from there, no more Knight will be produced. So it becomes super deflationary at that point. So it is our main token. And then the second token that we have on Gold Farm, which is our second out of 5 tokens, is Shilling. Now, Shilling is a super, super awesome token because this one gives the BNB harvest kind of like SMRAT did back in the day. But Sir Tris, being the absolute genius developer that he is, took the SMRAT code, made it like infinitely more secure. We have yet, or will hopefully never be hacked or exploited. We haven't gone through anything of that nature, even though SMRAT has. We have we like to say we have walls made of diamonds. No one can really penetrate what he's made. But the BNB harvest is done through Shilling, and it's at a great price right now. I'm a top 10 Shilling holder, which is pretty nice. I've been there since day one, and I continue to increase my bag. So definitely take a look at Shilling. Gold Farm is awesome in that regard because you are a part of that. Those are our 2 main tokens, and some of our other tokens. We have Table, which is super, super limited in supply. It's about 13 tokens. We have Legend, which when Battlefield was up and running, and we'll have Battlefield 2.0 coming in the next few months. But when Battlefield was up and running, Legend was a powerhouse multiplier for our yield farm. And then we have Squire. And Squire was our main token used for our NFT marketplace that's currently on KnightsDefi.com. And it's going to have some further utility in the future. But what we'd like to say for new folks coming to our property is we like them to have Knight and Shilling. So that's basically a breakdown.
That is an amazing breakdown. Thank you so much for giving us that full rundown because of all 5 tokens and kind of how they incorporate it. I had no idea Battlefield 2.0 was in the works, so that's something very exciting. And then you mentioned Knight is about to be done minting, which is a big deal. And what's cool about it for us is you mentioned that means farming has stopped, but it has not stopped because it's Gold Farm. We'll still be farming you until December.
It'll be the only place where you can farm Knight anymore. Yep.
That's right. So that's going to be a big deal. And you guys have been top 3 farms for us every Friday for several weeks or even maybe a month in a row in the past with with the activity y'all have had. So it's been exciting to have you. Next question I have, if you can briefly give us some successes that you've already experienced in this space, since your launch. Just give us some ideas.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we've got a ton of them. I mean, first and foremost, as I said, our walls are made of diamonds. We have never been exploited. We've never been hacked. So the code that Sir Trick made is honestly the most Seifu token on the Binance Smart Chain, probably next to BNB. So when people invest with us, they know that their money is there as a value store and it's not going to go away, first and foremost. Our second huge victory was BattleSeal. The first BattleSeal that launched on May 24th. At our peak, we had about 120 people invested in BattleSeal, staking their tokens, creating armies, and competing against other people for larger yield bonuses. And we recently shut down BattleSeal. Well, it's still there, but we're going to be shutting it down probably the next week or so because we're going to be rebuilding BattleSeal to be even more engaging. So just the plain success of how long BattleSeal has been going is a huge win. Another win is our NFT marketplace. We've done a couple partnerships now with other token properties and artists, and we have a full-fledged NFT marketplace. So those are three things. But the fourth, which is what I'm most excited about and coming up, so a little bit exclusive here, is if you remember, I said that Night is done minting in about 12 days. At the end of those 12 days, we're going to be introducing a first-of-a-kind Binance Smart Chain game to Night's Defi, well, to the chain, really. And it's going to be a kingdom-building RPG game where you'll have to have Night to play. So as I said, if Night's done minting and people want to play this game, they're going to have to buy Night. Where's that going to come from? The people that hold the 10 million Night. So we should see an increase in our Night price like real soon once we start dropping that game. So we've already been pressure testing this game, stress testing it. Our Grail team is what we like to call it. The insiders of Night's Defi have been testing it. It is wildly addictive. I can't really give all the secrets away right now, but it's a clone off of a Congregate game. If you remember Congregate, which was like a gaming platform, we took one of the codes for the game, and we are launching it in about a week.
This is amazing. So that kind of leads into my last question for you guys. What kind of do you have in store for us to the end of the year that's going to help raise the prices of all tokens involved, specifically Night? And then what is the marketing plans you have around? You kind of already mentioned the game. So what are the kind of the marketing plans around the game that you have in store for us once that starts to drop?
Sure, yeah. So probably what we're looking to do. I'm sorry, my daughter's here at dance class, so I gotta look like I'm listening to the teacher, but I'm not. So from a marketing perspective, when it comes to our game, we're going to do a few things. Well, first, we're going to have a soft launch for the people that are in the kingdom, in our kingdom chat. They're going to be the first ones to learn about the game, and we're going to have them play it just so we can test it for any bugs, anything like that. So that'll probably last about a week or two. So we're not going to really promote it fully during that week or two until we really know what the mass amount of people are going to play it, how it interacts, take some feedback, so on and so forth. At the end of that soft launch, then we're going to really hit the gas. During this time period of the soft launch, we're going to be collecting marketing budget from the game, because that's a piece of the mechanics. But I mean, it's not going to be a big piece. The bigger piece of the reward obviously goes to the folks playing. But from that marketing budget, so we're sustainable, we're then going to be dropping a bunch of YouTube influencers that are going to be playing in the game. Obviously, we're going to be doing Twitter contests, some Discord promotion as well. And we have a really awesome marketing track record here, because what we did in the past is that we did a lot of test and learn with marketing. We tried out many different ways to reach our audience through the course of the months that we've been launched. And then with that, we found out what's successful for our property, what's not successful, what the ROI is. And so when we launch our marketing campaign, we're going to be working on properties that we know for a fact drive traffic. And again, Night is done minting, and they need Night to play the game. So, just watch the price.
I think that was a perfect answer, John. That's awesome. I really appreciate your time. You're clearly talented at multitasking here. It's hard to deliver a straightforward and good answer while you're trying to juggle so many things. So I appreciate you still
Lots
doing
of practice,
that for us.
my friend. No problem whatsoever. Glad to be here.
give me just one more moment, then I'll open it up for the audience, because we did, have a few participants, from other projects. It looks like. Just want to see if anybody has a question for you from what they've heard so far.
Yeah, no
I
problem.
do.
And I can talk for days. Go for it.
I have a question for you. And it's interesting because I see how the symbiotic relationship is. You are a farm, right?
We are a farm, but the thing is that, as you've probably seen yourself, being on BSC for a while, farms are starting to go the way of the dodo. Like, they are not as strong as they used to be. The hype isn't there. We recognized this about 2.5 months ago and started working on our game, because we wanted to bring more value to the Binance Smart Chain than just basically just farming money. And so with the end of night, minting, that will end the marker of our current farm phase, and we're going to change into a more engaging platform at that point.
So you want your actual farm to be more into the gamification, right? Is that what I'm understanding?
Yeah. So, well, kind of. So the farm, it won't evolve into the game. The game is not a farm. So even though, like, you don't have to stake your tokens for the game, it's frictionless. All you need to have is them in your wallet, and then the game will, obviously identify them in your wallet and then give you the bonuses based on that. So you don't need to stake your tokens for that. There is a reward, like, for the bigger kingdom. It's kind of like a Sim City, just not, it's not going to be like you're building buildings, but you are building a kingdom where you go from peasants to farmers to knights to nobles to kings. And that's what the initial, and we're going to add more levels and stuff like that as the game goes on. But the bigger your kingdom gets, the more money from the reward pool that we're going to be putting up with our own wallets that you're going to be able to get. And that is the point of the game. You can play the game with BNB, so you don't necessarily have to have, our tokens. But the BNB prize pool will be going to the folks with our tokens give you bonuses. And so, like, that's the point.
Wow, I like it.
Thanks, dude. Dude, I'm telling you, I'm working on the graphics right now with some of our artists, bro. This thing is going to be fucking ridiculous, and I'm so looking forward to launching this with Sir Tris. He's put so much time and effort, dude. This guy is a freaking animal. Let me tell you a little story about this. So this guy, his entire family gets COVID. Like, he's got other, like, medical issues. This guy continues to build this game, and everyone on the Grail team was like, bro, like, just chill out, man. Just chill out. Like, take care of your family. But he's super dedicated. And we saw this when he was doing BattleSeal. Like, this guy, when he has a mission, he does it. And he's probably the best developer on the Binance Smart Chain. I'll put him up against anybody. I'll put him up against Vitalik Buterin. I don't give a shit. Like, he is the best dev. And a lot of us there in the kingdom are invested in Knights Defi because of Sir Tris. We believe in him. He's not going to let us down, and he hasn't. So that's, like, all of this together. Like, this game is going to be huge.
That's big hype.
I got a question.
Big hype. Go ahead, fire away.
Will you be able to play this on your phone, the game, or do you have to be on a desktop?
It's mobile first, my friend. Mobile first.
Good.
Yep, because we found, we've opened up kingdoms in other countries, like other country kingdoms. We have an Indonesian kingdom, we have a Turkish kingdom. Obviously, our biggest one is UK, US right now, French. And through all of this, the common denominator here is everyone accesses this by mobile. When you look at the analytics for our site, 95% of the people that come to Knights Defi use it by mobile. So even when we had, like, the relaunch, aesthetic relaunch, if you will, of our property, we did it to be mobile first, and that's the same way this game will be designed.
Can you get it where SafePal is one of the wallets also, instead of having to use Wallet Connect?
Interesting question, my friend. So actually, yesterday, Sir Tris just fixed our Wallet Connect issue. It was the only wallet that would not connect correctly. Now, if you want to use PayPal, I'll have to talk to him about that, because I'm not sure. Maybe Lady Beatrice, I see Erin joined. Maybe she knows a little bit if PayPal can be connected, but I'm not familiar with PayPal being a connection for our property yet. But I'll talk to Sir Tris about that.
No, not PayPal. SafePal.
Oh, SafePal. Oh,
Yes.
sorry, I misunderstood that. I do believe SafePal can be used on our site.
Well, I use it, but I have to use it through Wallet Connect.
Oh, okay. Well, now that he fixed the Wallet Connect bug, you shouldn't have any issues with that, like today.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, and
Shilling,
if you do come to the kingdom and just at me or at Sir Tris, and we'll get on that. But I think he fixed that yesterday.
Yeah, it should
yeah,
work normally.
I've already talked to Sir Tris about it in the past.
Oh, good.
And there's the shilling coin, that's going to stay around, or shilling token.
Hell, dude, shilling isn't going anywhere. That honestly, a little bit of bias here. That's my favorite token. I'm getting such good B&B harvest.
Amen, brother. I've been loving that one.
Bro, have you even seen like the wallet for the B&B barely moves, and I'm here pulling fucking $30 every 3 days out of it, and it's still like over 157 B&B in there or something still. Like it's the beautiful token. It's the beautiful token.
I agree. It's the only token I add every single week. I
Hell
try to do
yeah,
it twice
me too.
a week if I can.
I don't want to be bumped down from the top 10 holders. Like, so I make sure I watch that shit. Like, it's going somewhere.
Well, great. Thank you. I agree with you. Tris, I've communicated with over the months, and you too. And this is great. I love you both. I mean, it's you do a good job.
We're glad to have you, Fred. Thanks, man.
I have faith, and don't have to worry about being rugged. That's the beauty of it. I know I will never get rugged with you guys.
Never. We're here to the end, my friend.
May I ask you, John, what is your best performing pool?
Great question. So right now, like our best performing, we have some still pretty high APRs. You know, if you're still in the yield farm game, I would say like probably our best one is I think BUSD Knight right now. I think it's I mean that's like one of like the main token ones. I mean, unless you're looking for like ADA Knight or something like that. But I think BUSD Knight I think is around like, and Aaron, correct me if I'm wrong. I think I looked at this one, it's like 130% or something like that. For me, who's already minted a ton of Knight, well, who's farmed a ton of Knight because I've been here since early March. Like I'm in this like a straight up Knight pool, and you know I just kind of leave it there because I'm not really there to make money off the Knight anymore. I really want to fast, like I want to bring on the end faster. Like I want to get to 12 days faster, so I'm just like putting everything into the Knight pool and just taking stuff out because again, when it comes to the game, how much Knight you have is going to make a difference in terms of the bonus, which is going to build your kingdom faster, which is going to get you a bigger reward at the end of the cycles. Because I think it's every 2 weeks we assess the top kingdoms and we put it on the leaderboard, and the top I think 5 get a piece of the reward pool. So you know it's not just going to be Knight. We're going to have NFTs involved with this and stuff like that. If you look on our site now, we just had a partnership with Satoshi, Mini Satoshi, I believe. And we're going to be carrying their NFTs. That's more eyeballs on Knight's Defi in our game. But they're going to be working with us on the NFT boost for the game. And that's probably going to be rolling out a few weeks after the initial game rolls out.
So are you looking for additional partnerships?
Yeah, I mean, look, we're always down to work with reputable, quality partners. I mean, Gold Farm is obviously the gold standard. And so, you know, when we talk about how safe we are, never rugged, never exploited, never hacked, we're looking for partners of the same ilk. And so if you have any suggestions in that regard, please send them my way and we'll figure out what we can do together.
Awesome.
Great questions, guys. Anybody else want to ask one here, or otherwise we can wrap this up? But John, I appreciate your time.
Dude, I appreciate being here. Again, like, dude, Gold Farm, you guys are awesome. So, like, anytime you need us, you know we got your back.
Appreciate that, Tom. We have a lot in works, hopefully that we roll out in these next coming months finally, and that's going to give a big boost to hopefully us, but also our partners as we get our word out, you know, a little bit better. So,
yeah, dude,
you know,
and we're so early. We're so early in this, OG. Like, this is like what only,
man.
We're fucking pioneers in BSC, bro. It's only been like really 6 months since like the eyes of the world even knew about BSC. And like, imagine where we're going to be in a year and a half, right? This is like so early days.
This is the exciting part of it all. I love it. So I love quality projects. I love projects that can't be rugged. I mean, you guys are truly, truly special. The game's going to be awesome. I can't wait to play it. I'm a night holder.
Yeah.
I'm a shilling holder. Let's roll.
Addictive as fuck. Let me tell you, bro. You're gonna love it.
Awesome. I'm a gamer, so I'm gonna love it. I have no doubt. Well, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and just stop the recording right now.
Cool.
And then I'll leave the chat open if anybody wants to hang out for a little bit. I got nothing going on.